Hey guys, so in today's video I thought I'd try something a little interesting. With the Cardinals here, I made up a roster of the oldest players in the league. Doesn't matter how good they are, just if they're the oldest of their position. Now of course, earlier you saw Drew Brees slightly better than Brady, but because I'm so obsessed with Brady still, I decided to make him the starter. I have no regrets. But as you can see, even with the oldest players in the league, it's still a pretty good roster. A lot of really good players here. And I think they can go far into this season. I got a couple Patriots there. But yeah, that's the oldest roster right there. And I also decided to make up a roster of the youngest players, specifically rookies and second-year players, meaning Joe Burrow and Kyler Murray. Funny enough, Nick Bosa and Chase Young are both on this roster at the same position, and I loved it as soon as I realized it. Although, this team's actually a little better than I thought they would be, mostly because of the offensive line. I really thought it would be terrible, but there were a few surprise O-line players. But yeah, let's just take a moment to appreciate Nick Bosa and Chase Young on the same team together. And overall, I think this is a good team too. Now, I don't expect them to make it far. If they do make it to the playoffs, I expect it to be just barely. But, I still expect them to do well, at least a little bit. And now we have my favorite roster of them all, a roster made up of third and fourth year players, with Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, all of the best players in the league, basically. And this is honestly my pick to go to and win the Super Bowl out of all three of these teams. The receiving core could be a little better, but even so, it's still amazing. And there's a couple issues with the O-line, which I wasn't expecting, but it's still pretty good. For the whole team, I mean. And, honestly, looking back at this, the defense could be a little better at some positions. But at the same time, the offense is so good, I don't expect it to hold them back too much. I still expect them to be one of, if not the best team in the league. And now, just going into my overall picks, I really expect Arizona, the oldest team, and Kansas City, the third and fourth year players, also the best in the league at most positions, to be in the Super Bowl against each other. While Baltimore, the team of rookies and second years, makes a case for themselves, but overall just comes up a little bit short. And now, after fast forwarding the entire regular season, I took a look at the standings and noticed the Chiefs at 15-1, which just proves my point from earlier about them being Super Bowl contenders. Best in the AFC, best in the league. Baltimore had a pretty good run, like I expected. They won their division. And the Cardinals didn't do as well as I thought they would. I thought they'd be able to win their division at least, but hey, they could still win their way to the Super Bowl anyway. So now real quick, I'm just going to switch back over to Arizona since they're playing this week, and also because they're technically the commissioner team. And I'm just going to track their progress for a bit. Well, it looks like they won their wild card game against Chicago, and in very convincing fashion, too. And now, since everyone's in the same place, let's just see how they all do. Once again, it looks like Arizona won, and they'll be playing in the conference championship. And now I just want to quickly check up on Kansas City and Baltimore to see how they did. Wow. I can't believe Kansas City lost. And that badly, too. How does that even happen? Well, let's look for Baltimore then, see if they managed to make it. They did not. Did they lose in the wild card or something? Yep, it looks like they lost in the wild card, and now, the oldest team in the league is the only one left out of all three. Not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes led Kansas City to make it all the way. But let's see how they do. Well, it looks like they made it to the Super Bowl. Well, guys, I was going to turn this into multiple videos, where I was gonna just watch the Super Bowl play, let the computer do all the work. And I was gonna do either 2 or 4 more videos, depending on how long each quarter takes. But unfortunately, Madden won't let you do that in franchise mode. However, I did check, it'll still let us do that in exhibition. So I really want to do something like that for you guys before the season starts. So just leave in the comments section down below which matchup you want, or a specific team if you want to see them play. But otherwise, let's just see if Arizona can win the Super Bowl with the oldest team in the league, the oldest players in the league. And they did it. They won. The oldest have proved they're still the best. Congratulations, guys. Now, I just want to see if it'll tell us who won MVP here. I feel like it may be saying Mark Ingram won MVP. I don't know for sure, though. And looking at this, I'm going to guess it's Tom Brady who won MVP. Congrats. And although that's usually it, I do kind of want to see how many of these guys retire. And well, we lost a lot of players. I'll bet most of them are due to retirement. I'm just going to make this easier here. See here, Jason McCourty, Jonathan Joseph, Thomas Davis, Demir Dawson, Jason Peters, Richie Incognito, wow, Jason Witten, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Frank Gore, and Drew Brees. How many is that? 1, 2, 12 players here retired out of the 15 that we lost. So, wow. I'm honestly a bit surprised still that Kansas City didn't make it all the way. But if not them, then this definitely was my next pick to win the Super Bowl. So I can at least take some pride in predicting that. Kinda, maybe. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Let me know in the comments who you want to see in an exhibition match. I will not be playing any of it. It'll be strictly the computer, but it'll still be fun to watch. Again, if you want to see a certain matchup, let me know. And if you want to see a specific team playing, that's cool too. I kind of want to do it as a Super Bowl, but if you want two teams from the same conference and you just want it to be an exciting game, I'll do that too. But yeah, please like and share this video, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time.